Welcome to another episode of Savagetimetv. I'm your host, AB Brisley. Today I have special guest Money Milan with me. How you feeling?
What up? I'm feeling good.
You feeling good? A little cold?
It's a little cold, a little
Okay,
nippy.
we gonna see. You got the jacket on. I can't say the same. I'm a little warm myself.
Right.
But okay. Before everybody doesn't know, for the people that don't know, could you first start tell us where you're from?
So I'm out Delaware. That's where I've been. I've been here, I'm just out
Born
here.
and raised?
Well, I'm from Brooklyn originally.
Okay.
But I've been here, so I just rep
That
Delaware.
explains the big voice. Cause I was like Delaware. I was like, you don't really usually hear a lot of female rappers from Delaware. Not saying they're not out there, but just saying you don't hear a lot of female rappers from Delaware coming with that type of tone most of the time. So to hear you're from New York, that definitely makes sense.
Yeah.
Could you tell me about growing up in Delaware? Like when you moved out here, maybe the differences between being here, New York.
I mean, majority of my life I've been here. I really didn't experience in New York much.
Okay.
But my family, immediate family, we moved out Delaware, so.
Okay, so you've been out Delaware for most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time, yeah.
Okay. I know you've been paying attention like everybody else. Coronavirus has been so crazy. Yeah. It's been affecting everyone. Could you tell me about how it's affected just your last year personally, making music, things like that?
I mean, I feel like it's a gift and a curse because, I don't know, it's like you can't do more social things. I was doing a lot of shows the year before, so that kind of decreased. But then it's like I got more followers because I actually had to start my Instagram over because I lost it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it helped. Because everybody's bored. There's nothing else to do. So it's
Right. So it kind of gave you more insight with your fans, kind of.
Yeah.
Made you get on social media.
Yeah, it made me kind of rebrand and get more people back on my...
So you're mostly low key though. It seems you don't like to usually be on social media like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back into the groove though.
Nah, you can. You got to. It's good for the fans. I always thought that was interesting because there's so many artists that don't really be on the social media like that, and it's kind of like, do you want to get into it because it's not really me, but at the same time I can gain a lot of fans and you still want to stay true to yourself. So I always thought that's interesting how artists navigate that.
Yeah.
When did you and music first cross paths?
I feel like it's been forever because growing up, my dad and stuff, he always listened to music, videos, rap. Mm-hmm. Jay-Z, Biggie, all that. Okay. So I'm always I'm 4 years old, sneaking out late, trying to just watch the videos and stuff. That's when BET and stuff was popping. So
okay,
I always been into it. I always had an interest.
Always been around it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Was it always rap?
No, okay. I originally wanted to be a singer.
Okay, so you wanted to sing.
Yeah, I was obsessed with Alicia Keys at one point. Oh, I had learned how to play the piano and everything. What'd you say? I
said, weren't we all? We were all addicted to Alicia Keys.
Yeah, so I was really into her. So I kind of I want to sing, but then I was nah, I feel I'm too gangster for that. So it's I really wanted to. I just crossed over. When Nicki Minaj came out, it was over. I was
it was over with.
Yeah, I was nah, I want to rap.
That was everything. Yeah, though, like you said, you being born from New York, mm-hmm. Nicki Minaj. Okay, so what had pushed you to rap was more just knowing that singing really wasn't for me, and then Nicki Minaj kind of just put it all out there. She opened the doors.
Yeah,
she opened the doors for sure. Were you nervous when it comes to rap? Because I always think rapping is something that I would be real nervous about because people are real judgmental about it. Mm-hmm. So starting off, were you just nervous or was it something that came to you easy, natural?
I feel when I put out a song when I was 16. I had real bad anxiety for sure. When I firstly did the whole SoundCloud thing, because I was still in school, so it's everybody gonna hear it and then I'm gonna hear about it next week or whatever. But I got a real good response. So after that, I feel every time I was about to drop, I had anxiety. But then I'm seeing everybody posting it, so then I don't know, it just grew my confidence, I guess, over the years.
That's dope. I couldn't imagine putting out something even with this, the interviews, I couldn't even imagine doing something like that at 16. So that's dope that you had that mentality at that young of an age. That's really dope.
Right.
Why make rap your life goal?
I just feel that's the most thing I feel I can express myself the best. I feel that's the most confident way for me to do it. as well because it's like talking. I don't know, like I just rather rap.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like my thing.
Okay. I like that. I like that. The name Money Milan. Can you tell me the origins of how you came to name yourself that?
I was gonna incorporate my actual name in Milan, and then I was like, that was a no. So I really just made it up.
Okay.
Yeah, but I went through name changes though, because at first I was Brit Too Lit. So that was like when I was in high school though, and then I kind of like transitioned because I'm like I didn't really want my real name and my rap name together.
Okay.
So.
Okay. And influences, who and what have influenced you in your music growing up, personally, professionally, people?
Nicki Minaj, Nipsey, Drake. I like Jay-Z. I'm not really gonna go back because it's more like them. Like they like my goats, honestly.
Okay.
Probably recently, Lil Baby though.
Okay, yeah, Lil Baby's definitely he's had a crazy run.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
Okay, so then it's a lot of New York. Okay, I stay with that. Stay with that, Nicki Minaj. Let's get into one of your project that I was listening to, the Made in Milan project. What was the message that you were trying to send with that?
More so, I was just trying to just show that I could rap. It wasn't like really planned out or the direction I was trying to go. I'm just like, I like this beat. I'm gonna rap on it. I'm gonna say what I want to say, and then I just put them all together and just called it that.
Okay, honestly. So you basically wanted to get the message out that I could spit.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna kind of like get into my own.
Okay, but you wanted to make it known, like first and foremost, I can spit.
Yeah, first and foremost, don't even play with me like that. You know?
Right,
yeah,
right. Exactly. No, that's dope. You wanted to put respect on your name first, then you can get a little bit more creative. But at first, you want to get it known that you can rap. That's dope. The song "Pop Shit," I liked it. I fucked with it. Again, big voice. Sounded like you had enough. When I was listening to it, it sounded like you just had enough of the bullshit. Like people have been maybe talking a certain way, and you just went off. Can you tell me the thoughts on your mindset on that track? Like where were you at mentally?
When I made Pop Shit, it was just like I really wasn't angry when I made the song. Like it's just more so
the character.
Yeah, my character. Like I really don't care if you don't like me. You don't got to. You feel me? But this is how I'm coming. So I just put it in a song because I'd rather like get aggression out in music rather in real life. You know what I mean? So that's really what it was. Just let them know like it's money, like big money.
Okay.
You know?
I fuck with that.
Yeah,
I fuck with it. Is language still your money? Is your language still money?
Yeah.
Is it always still?
Still money.
I brought that up because the song Money Talk, the Money Talk, it was a Money Talk reference. I was like, okay, your language money.
That's all I talk.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that. How was collabing with Lambo Too Official and making that record?
It was dope. Like me and him was trying to do a song for a long time together. So I just kind of just sent him it. He sent it back the same day. Like he literally like wrote it and it was dope. But we didn't record together. Oh, okay. I just sent him the track and then he sent it back. He like, you like it? I'm like, yeah, I like it. I fuck with it. So we kind of just set up a day. It was like real random. Like it really wasn't
natural, like genuine.
Yeah, like we just like, all right, we're gonna shoot it this day. We pulled up at the places we wanted to shoot it at, and then we just did it from there. And then, everybody loved it, so it turned me up, definitely.
Yeah, that was dope. It was a really nice record. Well, that was back in 2018. It's 2020 now, 2021 recently now. And what area do you think you've grown the most since then as an artist?
Writing.
Writing, okay. Okay.
I felt like I wanted to get more into like putting words together better and switching my flow, kind of speeding it up. I wanted to do more of that. So this year you're gonna see that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you've gotten more into your writing bag.
Yeah.
So at first were you more just a freestyle, just letting it coming off the dome?
I mean, not so like freestyle. It was more so like I'm just not really worried about my flow. Like it was more so like I just want to rap and I want them to hear what I'm saying. And then I really didn't have I don't know, like the skill to rap fast. Okay. So I just kind of did what was comfortable. So now I'm more so trying to get out of my comfort.
Okay, that's good. Becoming more versatile.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good. How do you feel about women's position in the rap game right now?
I feel like they're taking over.
Okay,
honestly.
that's dope. That's dope. I like that. I would definitely agree. Last year for sure was crazy with I don't think her name is Mulatto anymore. I think she changed it.
It's Mulatto.
Oh, okay.
It
So
was. I don't know what her first name was, but it's Mulatto.
okay, yeah, Mulatto. Who else has came out? It's a lot. Rhapsody, a lot. I feel like you guys are finally getting that. Like you had your foot in the door the whole time, but I think last year, like Meg Thee Stallion, I think now you're gonna start seeing that. Like you guys are getting the respect that y'all deserve, for sure.
For sure.
Dream collab. If you could work with anyone, I know you want to. I know Nicki Minaj is the easy one, but other than Nicki Minaj, of course.
I would want to work with Nipsey, but of course, you know.
Oh yeah. Shout out. Rest in peace to Nip.
Right.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
For sure. Any local artists that you would like to collab with that you haven't before?
Well, I'm actually doing one with T Stacks, which I wanted to work with bro before.
Okay.
So we actually already did that, but that was somebody that I wanted to work with.
Okay. And when it comes to the music, would you rather be in the studio or performing live in front of a crowd, and why?
Oh, that's hard. I probably want to be more so doing music because I'm really not naturally like a social person anyway. Like I'm always by my dolly and I be with the same people. So, but I like performing too. Like I did big shows and stuff, so I like it, but I would rather just do studio.
Okay, so you feel more comfortable in the studio.
Yeah, but now it's like I gotta get out my comfort, of course, when COVID and stuff.
Okay. So in Money We Trust, February, I saw that's going to be dropping. What should we expect from that?
So you should expect like I want to do like it'll be like a 4 for 4 kind of thing. It's more so because it's Aquarius season. It's about to be my birthday.
Okay. So you're Aquarius.
So I want to just like tap back in, honestly.
Okay. What's I looking at? Yeah. So I was listening to the snippet that I guess you put, and you was talking about how you rapping with the job. I was just saying I like that. I like that energy.
Right.
I like that. I like the energy because I feel like it's something that needs to be said because like people be putting on these false personas and stuff like that. Could you just talk to just that snippet and just like your energy behind that, the message you was trying to send?
So with Money vs Milan is like I think people are like trying to understand what I was doing. So basically in the first verse I'm talking like what people would say about me.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. It sounded like you were talking from the perspective of
a hater.
Yeah, okay. Yep. That's dope. That's
so creative. The first like how you rapping with a job? Like what do you mean? Like I'm not famous. So that's something I feel like a hater would say. Like, any way to discredit money, because whatever. But so basically the second verse is kind of like money responding to like critics or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So when you hear the second verse, it'll kind of make more sense. But I just put the first verse out.
Okay, so it's basically like you're going against. Okay, that's dope.
Me versus me.
That's creative. That's creative. That's like you were saying. You were getting more into your writing back. That's dope.
Yeah.
I like that. Can you tell me about a hurdle that you've had to overcome on your journey as an artist, and how did you overcome it?
Probably like not responding to negativity.
Okay. How have you gotten better with that, dealing with the negativity?
Just like not caring about it.
Okay. I definitely will say in other interviews it comes up like the whole cyber thing and like people like dealing with, you're always gonna have those people that are like writing this and writing that.
Yeah.
And I think that's important to be able to get over that. Like it's wild, especially here in Delaware. You've been in Delaware. It's crazy. Like everybody is kind of, small minded, kind of brings each other down.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's one thing in Delaware that Delaware teaches you for sure is to be able to ignore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So shout out to you for doing that. What are you most proud of?
I'm most proud of like how far I came. Even like with losing all of my content, like before, like followers and stuff like that, I still push through because at the end of the day, I love music, so I'm not gonna stop doing it for that. So it's just like I think I'm most proud of just pushing through, like still wanting to go.
Okay. Switching things up, I wanted to talk to you about mental health. Could you tell me about your definition of mental health and how you keep your mental health personally on a good level?
I think mental health is very important outside of like anything you do because it's like people really be hurting, like, and you would never know.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like for me, I just face it. Like I don't try to go around it or anything like that. If I have an issue, more so like with anybody, I'd rather express it with them and get over it, not harbor so much stuff in because it just be crazy. Like when you do that. So I feel like everybody should be right with their mental health.
Okay. Okay. And would you say music serves as type of an outlet for
Hmm.
for you especially?
Yeah, like yeah, because there's so many different genres to listen to and stuff like that. So I feel like if I'm in my bag, I'm gonna just put something on.
Facts,
Yeah.
facts, facts. Would you say? I know you always say like, uh, when you get in the booth, it's kind of like a different character. Would you
Hmm.
say that's like another form of like, I wouldn't say like mental. I wouldn't say mental health, but I would say just a way for you to like navigate, kind of do things because you can just switch on to that character and kind of get your things off.
Yeah.
Is that maybe that? Is that a reason why you do that? Maybe so heavy. The whole that's another flip the switch kind of character. I'm one
Yeah.
way here, but when I
Yeah.
get into the booth, I'm another person.
For sure. Yeah, because I can't punch people.
I mean, you can.
I go to
I mean,
jail.
you can punch people.
Listen, I'm not going to jail. So
Facts.
so it's like I'd rather take it out the smart way. At the end of the day, I'm being smart. I'm trying to get to a bag, so it's like I just rather do it there and I'm good at it. So I might as well, you
Yeah,
know.
that's true. Okay, okay. It's been 2020 was pretty wild. A lot of things that happened. George Floyd situation, Donald Trump, a lot of things. Could you tell me your quick thoughts just on how you feel about the state of the country right now?
I feel like it's gonna go for a turn.
For the better, for
Um
the worse?
for the better. I think it gets worse before it gets better. I feel like the whole Trump thing was like it was worse and now it's gonna get better. So,
Yeah,
you
and
know.
Joe Biden, Delaware. So I always told people I think Delaware is about to get light shown on us. I think it's gonna
Yeah.
be a big opportunity for people like me, people like you,
Mhm.
because Delaware is kind of nobody really puts a lot of cameras and stuff out here. There's not a
For
lot of
sure.
attention here, but I
Yeah.
feel like everybody's gonna be able to harp on that opportunity. So I
Yeah.
feel like that's gonna be pretty dope.
Yeah.
Coronavirus again had a lot of people doing things like versus battles. Is that something that you're gonna be getting yourself into?
I can't say never, but I mean it could come up. I would be open to doing it.
You'd be open to doing it?
Mhm.
Okay, that'd be dope. I think something that everybody should do. To be honest, I think it's dope because I think
Right.
it's good for media exposure, and I
Mhm.
feel like Delaware needs that. Like I don't know, everybody's so like kind of to themselves, so maybe. But I feel like versus battles, maybe you don't have to call it a versus battle, maybe just a celebration of music or something.
Right.
But I feel like it would be good for artists to do something like that, especially here in Delaware.
Yeah, I think some people have been doing it
Oh, okay.
for sure. I don't know like exactly who, but I know I've seen it. So it's like I think that's dope for sure. I think it's dope.
Okay. And could you tell me your goals for the next 2, 3 years, personally and professionally?
Um, More so just like venturing into different things. Like I want to start my clothing stuff, my double M clothes.
Oh, okay. We gotta talk about that. We gonna talk
Yeah,
about that.
yeah.
That's dope.
And then just putting more music out, putting more content. The more I put out, the better response I get. So it's just more so being consistent for me.
Okay. And
Hmm.
can you tell me more about the double M clothing?
So it's just MM. Like I don't really know. Like the streets really gave me that name, like double M,
Mm-hmm.
because my name Money Milan. So they just kind of double M. Like
You gonna
that's what
come
they
out with
call
so
me.
it's gonna be like a apparel.
Yeah, it's gonna be apparel. So I would just want to do like MM, and then it's like on my page and stuff. So I do want to like meet up with more people about fabric and clothes and stuff. So I'm trying to do that by the end
Okay.
of this year. Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. Because I feel like now it's especially when you're a rapper in the music game, it's hard to just do one thing now. It seems like everybody has to have like a brand going.
Yeah.
Like you have to have this, have to have your hands in that, hands in
Hmm.
that. Is that something you see yourself doing? Like having your hands in a lot of things, building more of a brand for
I
yourself.
mean, yeah, I feel like for now I just want to do the clothes and me because I
Mm-hmm.
mean like the music because like I don't want to get too far out, but it's just like I'm gonna just do what I know for now.
Okay. And big thing right now is for artists to be independent and to do their thing. Kind of not everybody doesn't want to sign contracts and things like that. Is that something that you're trying to do, stay independent, or do you you wouldn't mind a big record deal if it came your way? Or if you're signed already, because I don't know.
Well, okay, so I'm managed by Soundproof.
Oh, okay.
But like it's a management kind of company. Like they help you with your videos and they help you get studio time, stuff like that.
Okay.
So I'm managed by them, and then I just, I'm not like signing nobody, but it's just more of a management contract.
Okay.
So, I mean, if it was like a big label, I feel like it would be more so I don't want like this big amount of money because, they try to make sure you can make it back. It's like a credit card almost. Like,
okay.
They're going to give you money and then you got to make their money back and then you start getting your own money.
Oh, okay. So, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, so it's like, bro, I'm not really pressed for that.
That's probably why they call it an advance. I sound stupid now. That's crazy. I used to think I'm being serious. I used to think when you got to advance as an artist, that's yours. Like no. You don't gotta pay it back. Like I didn't know you had to pay it back.
Yeah, it's like a loan. Like we're trusting you're gonna make our money, so they're gonna give you the money. Say if you get signed for $1 million and people don't really rock with you like that. That's why they
owe $1 million.
Yeah, you owe them. Yeah.
Oh wow. See, I didn't know that. You put me on.
Yeah.
Crazy.
For sure.
I know it's been kind of crazy right now, but like you can't really tour. But was that something that you were looking at before coronavirus? Is like touring? Is that something that you're looking forward to doing? Like,
yeah, well, I started getting to big shows. I did a show with Lil TJ in Reading, PA. Yeah, shout out to him. He's dope.
That is dope.
I did a show with him, and then from there I was supposed to start doing more shows. I had got contacted to do more shows out in Reading when I was there, and then it kind of like died down because they started canceling them because of COVID. Okay. So I was about to start doing that for real, and then it just faded out. But hopefully I could tap back in.
Okay, and what would be like if you could pick a place or a city that you would just love to perform in? What would that be?
It would be here.
Here? Mm-hmm. For real, Delaware? Mm-hmm. Out of everywhere, if you could choose, it would be here.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
that's dope.
Yeah, the more you want to keep like going out to other places. I mean, it's definitely important to pick up fans from everywhere, but if you can't grab your own city, like, what's the point?
I feel you. Okay, that's dope. I like that. Mm-hmm. Okay, I asked everybody before, that if you don't know, that you're probably a role model for people that you don't know, people that you do know. People look at you for influence, for inspiration, things like that. If you could give a message to the youth and to your new fans about just persevering and staying focused on your dreams, what would that be?
Mind over matter kind of thing. Like, it'd be like, I feel like kids nowadays are so emotional. Like, people are emotional. They just act off emotions instead of just sticking to their plan, mission, and all that.
Some people just like to punch people in the face.
Yeah, like, I used to be like that, too. Like, don't get me, But you just got to get over that because it's a bigger purpose for yourself. So it's like, you got to really shrug it off, like, for real. So that's what I would tell them. Like, keep your goals first. Like, don't let people knock you off your pivot.
Remember, it's a marathon.
It's a marathon, yep. Continue.
That's a dope jacket, by the way. I peeped it at first and I was like, oh no, that's the victory lap.
Yeah, that's my guy.
That's tough. That's what's
Thank
wild.
you.
I need to get one of those. Okay, and where can all your new fans find you? Find you at find your music, follow you. Could you tell them that?
No, Money Milan. It's all Money Milan.
Everything. Just type in Money Milan.
Everything. Okay, I try to keep it simple because it'd be hard, like,
Okay.
Find people and shit like that.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on to Savagetimetv TV. It was This was a dope conversation. I definitely appreciate it. Appreciate the opportunity. Follow her, Money Milan. Check out. She's coming crazy right now. She's on the up and up. Everybody's talking about you. People were in my inbox like, yo, you have a Money Milan on. Like, you definitely got fan base out here. You're definitely buzzing. So keep it up. Keep applying pressure, foot on these people's necks for real.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me.
No problem. Hopefully, once you blow up, I'll still be able to get in for an interview because you definitely are on the up and up.
Sure.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
This is AB Brisley. This is my special guest, Money Milan. This is another episode of Savagetimetv. Y'all be safe. Stay negative out there. I will see you guys later. Another episode. Peace out.
For sure.